Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom, and it is November 23rd, 2024. So you guys will be seeing this in December. So as is now the tradition in honor of my late mother, whose birthday is in December, we are going to be doing mysteries. And speaking of my mother, we're going to be covering a book about one of her favorite authors. So this is a children's book, A Mind of Her Own, the story of mystery writer Agatha Christie. So Agatha Christie was one of my mother's favorites. I remember laying in bed with her and watching Poirot, which is one of her two main detectives. I currently have that first book, The Mysterious Affair at the Styles, on my tablet, and I'm reading through that now. I may review it, the adult form. But this was written by Robyn McGrath and illustrated by Liz Wong. So this is the children's book introduction to who Agatha Christie was. So it talks about how she was always kind of in her head doing her own thing. She was born in upper class. She had older siblings. So she was pretty much homeschooled for a while and with a tutor until she was always listening to things. Then her father passed, it shows here, and her mother decided to send her to boarding school. But she loved acting, she loved singing, but she had stage fright. And everyone told her her writing was crazy. So she started writing and talking about mysteries with her older sister, Madge. And she would just endlessly started writing mysteries. It took a while, but eventually she would hear stories, she learned about poisons, and she started writing. And she sent her book off, but it got rejected, and then she sent one off, and a year later it was accepted. And there was her first book, which was The Mysterious Affair at the Styles. So she wrote dozens of notebooks, continued imaginings, and she had a mind of her own. And that's kind of how the story ends. It does have a more about Agatha Christie in the back, which talks about her marriage, her 11-day disappearance where nobody knows what happened, which is well known. So basically, yeah, it was after the decline of her marriage and the death of her mother that she disappeared. And everybody was searching for her. They found her in she was found in a spa hotel using a pseudonym, also known as a fake name. And then she remarried and she traveled the world and she continued to write. She made her last public appearance in 1974 at the opening of the film of her novel, A Murder on the Orient Express. I actually have covered that film. And then she died on January 12th, 1976. So it also includes a mystery vocabulary, so you learn about alibi and clues, crime, a detective or a sleuth, evidence, a red herring, suspect, victim, and witnesses. So this is a cute book. It's a good introduction to who Agatha Christie was. She is a well-known mystery author. Her two main detectives were Hercule Poirot, which I'm probably mispronouncing because he's Belgian, and Miss Marple. So she is well known. Both of these characters have been made into films and TV shows, so she is very, very well known. I'm not sure I would recommend her actual stories to children unless they're like middle school and up, because these are typical adult murder mysteries. So, but I am going to be covering a children's version of The Mystery in the Styles. You will see that next week. But I do enjoy this picture book. I'm a fan of Agatha Christie. She's very much connected to my childhood and to my mother. And I'm going to try to start kind of reading some of her books. I'm sure I could get physical copies. I'm pretty sure my mother had owned them. And my father has them. Me and my sister haven't gone through my mom's books. Yeah, it's been over a year. We don't have any room for them in our own homes, and we just haven't bothered. So they're still in my parents' house. So they will be dealt with eventually, and I'm pretty positive she has all of Perrault's books somewhere. So that's the end of this video. Great book, great introduction to learning about Agatha Christie. You could probably go into late elementary with this book because it's very interesting. So homeschoolers, if you guys are starting on reading children's versions of Agatha Christie, or you're planning on watching the Murder on the Orient Express or the Murder on the Nile. Yes, I've covered both of those. They're both very good films, at least the originals. I haven't watched the modern ones. I may get to that. Sorry, the cat is being weird. But again, great introduction, great children's book for a very interesting author. So like and subscribe, leave a positive comment if you have one. Look forward to a couple more mysteries for this year. I will be covering more mysteries next year. And the rest of the year will be covered in fairy tales. So come along with me if you want. Otherwise, check out the rest of my videos and periodic images of this thing. This is Kendra. If you're familiar with my channel, she's 15 at the moment, and annoying and frequently in here. So again, like and subscribe, leave a positive comment if you have one. Thank you.